Hello my dear friends and welcome to my channel. My name is Barbara and today we're going to be looking at the secondary progression coming out of Sag, Sun or Rising into Capricorn, Sun or Rising. So this video is for you if you do have the secondary progression. If you are a cross watcher, welcome as well. If you are unsure what secondary progressions are, I will place the link somewhere in this video, either up here or in the comments below, for you guys to check out my original secondary progressions video where I talk about what they are and what it means when we go into our progressed chart. So that being said, you guys have now progressed out of your Sag, Sun or Rising into Capricorn, Sun or Rising. So what does this mean? Well, the rising sign is the first house, so it deals with the self, your identity, who you are as a person. The sun also can deal with the ego as well. So really what's happening in this transition is your identity might be changing, who you are as a person, your interests, your focus in life might be changing. So for those of you who are originally Sag, Sun or Rising, you guys could have been interested in things like travel, moving around, freedom. Maybe some of you were even interested in entrepreneurship because entrepreneurship is connected to freedom a lot of the time. You could have been interested in different cultures, maybe academia, learning, a lot of different things, right? Maybe it was a non-traditional route of learning where you just learn from other people, other experiences. Could have been interested in different languages, different cultures. Maybe some of you guys lived abroad, okay, for a period of time where again, you were immersed into a different culture. Maybe you guys learned a different language. Maybe some of you guys taught a different language abroad. These types of things, that's all very Sagittarian-like because the Sagittarius energy really deals with the philosophies of life. It's the higher mind. The Sagittarian energy, really, if you look at it, it is the only mythological creature in the whole Zodiac. So it's half human, half horse, half up in the clouds, half on the earth plane. That's what Sagittarius is all about. They tend to be very scattered, especially in the earlier energies of Sag, okay? You guys tend to be very scattered where it's like, oh, I want to do this and I want to do that. And what I always say in my videos is Sagittarius energy, when they do pick something finally that they like and they focus on it, they excel at it, especially even if they're interested in athletics or things of that sort. Again, they tend to be very good at these things because again, you're channeling that fiery energy is something that you like and something that you're passionate about, but it just might take you some time to get there. And you guys are going to go on this quest first. So people who have these placements, Sagittarius, Sun or Rising, you guys are probably going to be, again, interested in learning from different things first before you pick one thing that you want to do. And that's really what you guys are doing. So what happens now? You guys are progressing into Capricorn. So you've gone on your journeys. You figured out the philosophies in life. Again, it deals with expansion. It's all about being lucky because that's the planet Jupiter. And what tends to happen is a lot of the time, the Sagittarian energy tends to be a spiritual teacher in one way, shape, or form. Now, spiritual teacher doesn't just mean sitting and teaching people about spirituality. It's just by being you, okay? Whatever you've experienced, you go off and teach people these things. Whether you are consciously doing it or it's just by your energy or your presence, you guys are here to teach energetically, okay? That's what tends to happen with the Sagittarian energy because Sagittarius goes off on a quest, learns a bunch of things, come back with this energy of, I've learned this, I'm ready to teach this now, okay? I've learned this new thing, I've learned this new philosophy, I've learned this new belief system, I've learned this new language, whatever it is, this new course or whatever it is, like I've done yoga training or I've done fitness training or I'm a personal trainer now, whatever it is, okay, that's the Sagittarian energy. You'll notice they're gonna have a lot of different certifications if they do go more so like non-traditional route, or they're going to go off and do academia. However it manifests as a Sagittarian energy, they go off, learn, come back, teach. So that being said, you guys have experienced that already. Now you're moving into Capricorn. What's Capricorn? Capricorn is all about working hard, building towards something, your public image, working with the public in one way, shape, or form. So that's what tends to happen. You guys progress out of your Sag into your Capricorn. You guys might be interested now in your reputation. So that's the thing, when you're in your Sagittarian placement, Sagittarius, Sun or Rising, be wary of what you guys do or put out there, because once you guys get into your Capricorn placements, you guys might be like, oh no, my reputation might be affected by this thing that I did or whatever. Ultimately, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter, but this is the thing because Capricorn deals with reputation. Capricorn now cares about their public image. Capricorn wants to work with the public. So maybe you have an entrepreneurial spirit. Well, now you're going to find a way to integrate that. Maybe you're going to go do real estate. You're working with the public. You're in the Capricorn energy. Capricorn wants to elevate their social status. Capricorn wants to accumulate wealth. So it's kind of like you got everything out of your system, the traveling, you know, or whatever it is, learning different things, meeting new people, or even let's say you did take like a very traditional route of education. Maybe you did your whole, you know, journey of master's, PhD, whatever it is. Now you're in Capricorn where it's like, okay, now I'm working to level up in my fields. Now I'm working to be recognized. That's what Capricorn is all about. Now I'm climbing to higher heights. Now I'm focusing on my career so I can build wealth, right? So I can elevate my social status. That's the Capricorn energy. So when you guys come out of the Sag, where you guys have spent all this time learning, whether it was about yourselves or learning something or mastering some sort of craft, you're going into Capricorn where it's like, now I'm focusing on that in terms of career. Now I'm focusing that in terms of my public image. Now I'm focusing that in terms of my public reputation. These types of things, okay? So that's really what it is. And then when you guys are in the Capricorn energy, you work hard because Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, so it rewards you for the hard work over an extended period of time. That's really what tends to happen. So you might notice your interests might change as your sun or your ascendant progress, okay? You might move out of, again, being a free spirit and, you know, like knowing all these people and then being laser focused on a goal, right? Or you might be interested in things like travel and you might not be interested in these things anymore. You might be super hyper focused, again, on your life purpose, on your path. Because again, 10th house is what Capricorn is all about. It's all about the midheaven, which is your life purpose or your path in this lifetime, your career, your goals, all these sorts of things. Although when it comes to life purpose, it does deal with a lot of different things within your natal chart. You would also look at your North Node as well. But regardless, that's what the Capricorn energy is all about, okay? It's Saturn and the 10th house. So it's like laser focused on some goal that they have, okay? So that's really what's happening with the energy. And it's like, again, you take the Sagittarian knowledge and you've progressed into Capricorn. So you're working with the public. So it can be like, maybe now you're a professor. This is like a typical progression where it's like you come out of the Sagittarian knowledge expansion, now you're teaching people and you're working towards that career to be again recognized in your field, however it might manifest. There's so many different ways that the Capricorn energy can manifest, but keep in mind it deals with public image, reputation, your social status, your career, and all these things. So it's like you might be again climbing to higher heights in one way, shape, or form, because again, you have to look at it as the mountain goat, and the mountain goat climbs. And again, you get rewarded for putting in that hard work and effort. So it's interesting because with this transition out of the Sagittarius sun or rising going into the Capricorn sun or rising, people might be surprised, right? Where it's like, hey, you were so free-spirited once and now all you care about is your career, but that's just the secondary progressions that are taking place in your natal chart. So I'm going to wrap up this video here. I do hope that you guys did enjoy my quick little video on the Sagittarius progression out of Sagittarius sun or rising into Capricorn sun or rising. If you did, you guys can let me know in the comments below. Also be sure to like the video and subscribe as well. I hope you all have a beautiful rest of your day.